hot for this shit. I've been working way too hard for this shit.
And suddenly the cook is on fire.
I've been working way too hard for this shit. I've been working way too hard for this shit. I've been working way too hard for this shit.
Put the chicken in the basket. Put the chicken in the basket.
Hello, everybody. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for hanging out with us this evening. And I have decided to change my time. So I changed my time to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right after Garden State Gardener. So hopefully everyone can make it and come in. So I really appreciate it. Thank you. Let me start at the top of the page. Okay, so we have Gear. Gear came in. Thank you so much. Shawnee Shaft, thank you. Rebel, Moon Over Miami, Garden State Gardener, Susie Jacobson, thank you for coming in, and Ginger Ninja so far. But we have a lot more people watching, but nobody making comments. How about that? So please make sure you leave your comments. That would be great. There's not a whole lot going on tonight. If you have been a member before, make sure that you continue to be a member because it really helps out my channel. It really helps us to grow. And you can become a member for only 99 cents a month. 99 cents a month. That's $12 a year. That's really, really not expensive. And I have a really wonderful Back to Basics series on members only.
Yes.
Hey, there we go. Hey, Gil. Thanks for coming on. I appreciate it. Thanks for being here. Hey, Diggs. Oh, we're having another meetup this year. If you really, 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 really want to make it, please message me because I already have 2 people on the roster that are going to be there for that weekend. And if you really, really want to come to it, please just email me. I'm not advertising for it. I do not want people there that don't want to be there. So if you do want to come and you want to meet up with us, it's at my home. So, you can always message me. If you need help getting to and from the airport, we can do that as well.
I need help winning the lottery first.
Yeah, I understand.
It's only like an 8-hour flight from where you're at, Gil. I know. I flew from Michigan to where you're at once, or close to where you're at.
Problem is, I do not fly. Even as a federal agent, I did not fly.
Yeah, flying.
I had a car to drive.
I flew from Michigan to a place I was at one point Idaho, and at one point I was on like Air Alaska, and there was a 6-seater, and the pilot turned around and said, "There's a little fridge behind my seat if you guys want anything." Like that's how like hard it is to get a flight from anywhere in Idaho anywhere else.
Well, it depends which airport you're flying from.
I flew out of Detroit Metro. They
No,
go
what I mean
around
is
the
like
world.
Idaho Falls
Hey,
has
Star,
like
I see you.
10, it has Delta, Southwest, Allegiant, all the other airlines in it.
Yeah.
I flew to Pocatello, Idaho. I'm not sure how close that is to you. Yeah. But I actually love that area. I went to Twin Falls. I saw where the what was it? Evel Knievel made the jump that I'd watched on TV as a child. Now we all know how old Tammy is. And I mean Evel Knievel Sr., not Evel Knievel Jr.
Yeah.
That's funny.
What was funny is when he was making that jump, all the wood for that came from the lumber mill in the town where I graduated from high school in Fredonia, Arizona. Yeah, it was all from the Kaibab forest.
Ooh.
I do not remember that jump, so sorry.
I actually applied for a job in Twin Falls, Idaho, and I thankfully didn't get it because I only applied so I could write the whole trip off on my taxes.
For real? Oh my God, Tammy, that's hilarious.
My entire vacation was a tax write-off because I interviewed and did not get the job that I said I really didn't want. Thank you for letting me interview today.
Oh, Lord.
But the IRS doesn't know that.
They do now.
Statutes of limitations have ran out on that return, let me tell you.
Oh, I would say so.
Boy.
Yeah, so
you guys actually get more snow than we do.
Get more what?
Idaho actually gets more snow than Michigan.
Yeah.
It depends on which part of Idaho, though. Some parts of Idaho get practically zero snow because the way the heat belt is, that it just catches that one area and it's like,
Yeah, because I always thought, even when I was younger, I always thought Idaho was dry and like.
It's dry.
Yeah.
It's a high desert. That's why why everything is irrigated out of the Snake River. But when the snow comes, most of the snow winds up in the Grand Tetons.
Oh.
And that's where all the things come down from there and flow and creates the Snake River.
I used to have family in Sand Point, and we went out
up in the Finger.
We went out to visit them. It's where the lava flows are out there. I can't think of the name of the national park, but you could actually walk through there and see like the lava is all turned to stone.
Hey, Keith Kronk. Yeah. Hey, P2E.
Well, the lava flows is just about the entire state.
I watched that too, P2E.
In Twin Falls, did you go across the bridge where you looked at it? All that is lava. The entire thing there is all lava.
Well, I actually went out. The other thing I did at Twin Falls was really cool is I went out on the I want to call it the Oregon Trail, but I'm not sure what that was. But like you can see where people from 1800s that were traveling by horse and buggy across the desert had carved their names in the walls of the canyons. We went four-wheeling.
Fascinating.
You can still see the wagon tracks. Like we went on a road that you still had the wagon wheel tracks from when they went out west.
Wow, that's crazy.
Two tracking.
Yeah, I binged watched that too already. Hey Shadow, thanks for coming in. Yeah, I binge watched that too. I absolutely love it. But after a while, I started yelling at the people about how stupid they were. Because there was this one couple who thought it was okay to free range their pigs. And it was on the Homestead Rescue one, and they came to their place to rescue their their homestead, and these people thought it was okay to free range their pigs, and their pigs were getting like desecrated, basically. I mean, it was ridiculous. I just couldn't believe it. And then they were so against pinning them, they just wanted them to be free range. Like, it's
the damage they do. Like,
yeah.
mine, I had some for 1 year. I did 1 year. I thought I had 6 of them. They were red Durocs. But I literally had put barbed wire up, electric wire up, a sheet metal fence, and they kept digging underneath it like prisoners of war. You know? They thought it was
this episode. If you guys have that, I think it's on Discovery, but if you guys can get a hold of it, like, that episode just made me so mad because these people didn't have a bathroom set up either. They were just going to the bathroom any way they wanted to outside. And then they were letting their pigs and their chickens and all like free range. And like, it was just disgusting. It was like, yeah, it was just not good.
Yeah. Someone fed a misinformation about everything needs to be free ranged and stuff like that. And they don't understand what free range is.
Yeah.
Free range is not free.
No.
Yeah.
I mean,
it just means they're not in a tiny little cage.
This isn't a dress, it's a shirt.
But they'll just, I mean, I'm surprised they didn't just leave. Like, they're not going to stay there. They're going to walk miles foraging. They're not going to stay where the people are. There's nothing keeping them there. Oops, drop that off the thing. That just makes no sense.
I just, it was just, the show was just, I couldn't believe it. Like, there's some things I just, wow. I was just in shock. Some people set up a homestead and didn't have any water source whatsoever.
Oh, I saw that one.
I'm like, how do you do that? You can't live without water.
Yeah.
That should be like #1 on your list.
I loved, Marty Rainey did a program where he like went across out in Alaska and did something in Alaska because that's where he's from. And I love that show. That was before this one.
Yeah. Been more than one of them. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. There was more than one on that show that didn't have any water set up. Like, you can't live without water. And another thing was too is they weren't those ones on that one episode. They were letting the female pigs just have babies wherever they wanted, and with the males, you can't do that. They will, they will hurt the babies. So they didn't have like a birthing place set up for those pigs. Like, it was just disgusting. I just never saw anything like it. But yeah, crazy.
You got to treat your bacon seeds well. That's all I've got to say.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Fairwing Den. I could not remember the name of that. So yeah, I was just like shocked by that. So, okay. So this week we had a lot going on. We got a lot going on in the garden. I have a new video coming out on Monday, talking about the stuff we did for Earth Day. So that will be on Monday. And then I have lots of stuff in the garden. We're going to succession sow some radishes. So I got that going on. We obviously did the carrot video, and that is actually doing really, really well. So thank you all to people that have watched it, because I wasn't expecting it to do well. And all my 3 green thingies are lit, and I have 122 views on it thus far. So that works. And then whoever's watching the Blue Ribbon Canning Show, I also want to thank you for that, because when I left it last week, it was at like 30 people watched it. Now it's at 157. So thank you so much for that as well. Whoever's sharing me out, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. We are on the process of doing new things here at Whyde Family Farm and reformatting a little bit, and it's all good. It's all going to be good stuff. I am doing a small meetup in June, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So we'll do video for that. And we're doing the Superb thing, which I'm so excited that we are part of that again this year. And Superb has been really, really good to me. And I'm just surprised with all the stuff that they're doing for us. So I'm really, really grateful for that as well. Thanks, Star. Yeah, the Superb canning lids I'm just really excited about that because Ball has been dropping the ball and Superb has been picking it up, and they're doing a lot more. Plus, the Food Summit is a lot more than just Superb. They have all different kinds of things. I mean, last year I met Joel Solin and Justin Rhodes at like they have all different kinds. Oh, and I've met Roy Feig. Okay.
Yeah. Yes, you did. Like this shoulder right here. I think it was, or maybe, well, he put his arm all the way around me. So, like, you know,
I didn't even know he was.
He's gonna be back. He's gonna be back this year. And we also met Ricky Skaggs. Oh, you left, but I got to meet him.
Cold. I couldn't, and no wonder Ricky Skaggs is out there, I guess, freezing to death too. So
yeah, he came in. He was really, really cold. So I'm glad they moved it to June. I just hope it'll be warmer in June.
Yeah, because God knows with this weird weather.
Yeah, I don't. I'm just praying for good weather. I know that he's listening, so I'm just praying for good weather.
Yeah.
But last year, Rory Feig just came as a visitor. Like he just came on his own. He heard about it and just came as a tourist.
Yeah.
This year, he's going to be the music.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Justin Rhodes had an assistant, and he was Indian. Yeah. And I don't know if he was a neighbor. I cannot remember right now. But yeah, he did help in the garden.
Aran Kumar and his wife, whose name I should remember and I can't, are friends of the Rhodes. They were missionaries.
Oh, okay.
And then Aran's mother became very, very ill. And so they went back to India to take care of his mother, and they're in India right now. Aww. But they used to live in the cabin that Justin and Rebecca are staying in right now while they're doing their remodel.
Oh, okay.
So they were neighbors and friends and tenants, and he would help with the farm, and he does have his own channel now.
Yeah.
It's Aran Kumar Cooks or something like that.
Yeah. Okay, that's cool. That's good to know. Hey Jay, thank you guys for coming in. Thank you for being here. Don't forget, you guys, I do have a giant veg challenge. The giant veg is the giant carrot. I've had lots of people make videos. Joe just made a really awesome video, Garden State Gardener, for the challenge. So it's really cool and it's kind of amusing. It's funny. Like, made me laugh. So if you want to do a giant veg, giant carrot, you can email me and I will set you up, and you can be on the roster for that. You just have to make a few videos so we know how you're doing the giant carrots. And then in August, we will choose the winners, which the winners will be the one that has the most length and the heaviest carrot of them all. So
I just bought 2 more packs. That's what I was looking for, and I can't find them. They should be in the bags over here. I just bought 2 more packs of carrot seeds.
Nice.
I am going to win this challenge. I'm so going to lose. But, somebody has to come in last place, and I'm okay being that person.
Yeah.
I'm not great at carrots.
It's okay. I'm not great at carrots.
Joe's video?
Oh, what happened? We
Nice,
lost.
fluffy and long.
Yeah. Good luck with the giant carrots. I'm going to beat all of you, says my husband. Those carrots are as big as that girl holding them. I'll never get my carrots that big. Well, if you don't think you can do length, try and get them fat so they can weigh the most.
Just get some more of that good old compost on them.
Yep.
Ginger Ninja.
Here's the link if anybody wants to come up. Thank you, Ginger Ninja, for being here. Thank you guys for being members to the channel. I really appreciate it. I am looking for more members. People that want to join a garden community. This is a really great community. And we'd love to have more members. Like I said, it's only 99 cents a month, so
That's less than a coffee at Starbucks. Come on, guys. You can do that.
That's less than the short coffee at Starbucks.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, I would know, but I can't afford to buy anything there anymore.
Yeah, I don't know why their coffees are so expensive, because I don't really think they're all that great. So
it's that we have
marketing.
We have 3 choices here in town. No, I take it back. We have 4. One is local owned. I should have went there, and I hope they're not watching because they're friends of mine, but I've never been to that one. My daughter used to work there, and I've still never been there. Then we have Big B, Starbucks, and the ever popular McDonald's coffee. That's why people go to Starbucks, because everybody's mad at Big B. So the only thing really open during the morning is Starbucks.
King Poobah.
I've never bought coffee in my life. Never drank coffee in my life.
Oh, that's right. You don't drink coffee.
No.
I don't blame you though, because I don't think it's all that great. So
my grandmother drank it the entire time I was growing up and stuff, and it's just like, no, sorry, don't like the smell.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of grandma's coffee, have you guys seen the new M&Ms that are caramel coffee? Like, their marketing director did not understand what coffee is supposed to taste like. It tastes like my grandma's coffee, the kind. They make a pot, but they only drink about 2 or 3 cups a day. So by the 3rd day, the coffee is really burnt and really stale. That's what the coffee tastes like in those.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like really, like you should have had somebody who likes coffee taste test these before you market them.
Like a long time ago when I was going to college, I was working at McDonald's, and you would burn the coffee every once in a while, and that smell of burnt coffee is disgusting.
Uh-huh.
I can't stand it.
Yeah.
Oh, no thanks.
Wait a minute! I just had an idea.
What?
I think that marketing guy at M&M's made a deal with Starbucks to get their old grounds.
Ooh. Hey, for all those gardeners out there, Starbucks will give you their grounds for free. You just have to ask for your garden.
Nice.
So they'll save them for you.
Hey, Purple. Thanks for lurking. Appreciate it. But yeah, I'd always forget though. I always had somebody that come in and got there, but I'd always forget to dump them in there. That's horrible, but I would always forget. So I'm not good at remembering things like that. So
when I'm in town in the summer, I like to try to get there and get some.
Hey, Idaho. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate you. Yeah. Yeah, I'd always forget that stuff. But I don't want to put too much coffee grounds in my beds because I don't want the acidity.
Oh, see, I'm still trying to get a plot done that I can put blueberries in eventually.
Yeah.
And so I take them out, like when I have pine needles, I'll take coffee grounds and pine needles and kind of, because I have really sandy soil. So it's going to take me a few years to build the soil until I can actually plant blueberries where I want to put them.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Speaking of blueberries, I can't believe this freaking story. Okay. So we went to Southern Ohio today to visit Dustin's family. Mm-hmm. And we were down there for a while. And Dustin's dad's like, somebody went and like snipped my blueberry bushes. And we're like, huh? Like he bought brand new blueberry bushes. He said he paid $25 a piece for them, planted them in the ground. This year was supposed to be the year that he was going to get some. He was all excited. Somebody went and took cuttings. They clipped them at a 45-degree angle.
Yeah, so they could grow them.
Yeah, he almost killed his bushes. Like he has nothing left.
Oh my gosh.
Isn't that some
That's
I couldn't
awful.
believe that. Who would do
That is
that?
awful. I don't know.
Like, get your own bushes. Like, those are expensive.
One of my neighbors is ripping out full-grown bushes. I'm like, if you rip any more of your giant blueberry bushes out of the ground, call me. I'll bring a truck.
Yeah, I was just shocked. Oh, and okay, so we went tree shopping a little bit. We're gonna buy some plum trees, and I found a magnolia tree.
Oh, the big.
I got it for $30 too. I can't wait. So it's outside. It's waiting for. I don't know where to put it yet. So that's the thing. But I am so excited. Like,
I would put it in your front yard, like right out in the front, like front and center.
Yeah, that's what I want. I have like a decorative picket fence that's white. I paint it white, and then I have like a rose bush coming up. I'm thinking about planting it next to that.
Oh yeah.
But oh my gosh, they're so beautiful, and I've been seeing them all spring. Like, they're just gorgeous, and I can't believe I got one for $30.
They're in bloom here, like everywhere. They're just, it's like that time where they're all out.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, every branch.
Yeah, they took almost every branch, and one of the bushes were not touched. So he's like, that is definitely not an animal eating that. No. They were clipped. Like, so that's not okay. That's stealing.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
That's, yeah.
I just can't believe the audacity of some people. Like, they think they just can do that kind of stuff. Like,
and it's not easy to get them to grow and stay alive for long enough to like start to be able to produce something.
We got a bunch of them, and it's hard. Like, seriously, they're only like this big, and we've had them in the ground for 2 years now. And then we have 2 other big ones or whatnot, but like, they're really hard to get like established in the ground. And like, you know, when your 80-year-old young uncle comes over to mow your lawn, like trying to not have him, you know, clip your blueberry bushes. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard. They don't make it. So yeah, to spend all that money and then have somebody come and clip them down.
I bought a Nanking cherry and white strawberries and red strawberries.
Yeah.
I think they're June bears.
I never had the white strawberries. I've always wanted to try them. Do they taste any different?
Yes, I've had them. I bought them at the store. I've picked the seeds out to plant, and I haven't got any to grow yet, but I haven't planted them yet either. And they had bushes or little things today. It was $11.95 for 18 plants at Walmart.
Oh, wow. Nice.
Yeah. So we'll try. I don't know. It's Walmart. They may not grow. Yeah. And then I went to Tractor Supply, and they had the Nanking cherry, and I brought it home, and I set it down, and it fell, and it snapped partially. Oh. So I put it back together, and I had beeswax, and I made a little beeswax crutch. So I'm hoping that I'm grafted the little top back on it. I mean, there's still leaves below it. So, but I was like, oh no.
Yeah.
You pay $10 for something, and then you break it before you get it in the ground.
Yeah. Oh, we were talking about coffee, so Shadow has to go and get some.
Oh, yep.
Yeah, we're going to try and clone our blueberry pink lemonade blueberry bush. We're going to try and clone that. There's lots of other things. My husband bought these ball things that you can clone trees and stuff with. So we're going to try and do that. And,
I want to try that. I haven't done that, but I wanted to try that.
Yeah, I'm curious how it'll work. I've never done stuff like that before. So if we kind of get the hang of it, maybe I'll do a video on it. So
that'd be cool.
Yeah, the pink blueberries are really mild, and they're really pretty. They're smaller, and they're good. However, it's hard because all the animals get to them first. You really have to cover up your blueberry bushes. We don't do it very often, so they do taste like lemonade. Yeah, it's weird. It's like a hint of lemonade with your blueberry.
I've never tried them.
Yeah, I never even heard of them. The house came with that blueberry bush. I was like, oh, this is different. Oh, it's a Wickashire. Wickashire. Thank you. I got to see your beautiful face today there, Billy, on Food First Permaculture earlier.
Mm-hmm.
You dream of
the little
man!
Billy was pretty funny too.
You're live. Look who the cat drug in. It's Gil.
No. Can't believe this bee coming into my chat. I love you.
Here I was all friendly and he ignored me. Or he's froze. I'm not sure which. Oh, he's moving his eyebrows.
I see that. Billy, do you have Facebook Messenger? Because I messaged you a thing saying, hey, I'm going live if you want to come. And I think I sent you the link too. So if you wanted to come up, you could. But I don't know what you do with Facebook. And I don't know. So
we got
speaking of Facebook, has anybody been getting that little message from Facebook saying you are eligible for participate in the lawsuit?
Yeah, I got that today. I read some of it.
Too.
And I was like, I'm not going to do all this for that. It's not worth it. I'm good.
Yeah, you do all this and you get 25 cents.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You can't keep it, though.
You can come up, Billy, if you want. I don't know, like, what you got going on, though, right now, either.
Hi, Diggs.
Yeah, I'm really hoping that Diggs can come this year so you can meet everybody. I'm going to have 2 people that no. I'm only going to have one person that I've never met before in person. So, but you can have multiple people that you've never met before in person. Yeah, there's some kind of weird lawsuit going out there with Facebook, and your personal information was
sold. Yeah, it was a I forget how many hundred thousands was the original, but after the lawyers got their 25%, it was down to $550,000. The 9 original filers get $15,000 plus a share of it. Yeah, and then the rest of it gets divided amongst everybody else that files in for. So it's probably going to be about 25 cents per person for everybody else.
Yeah.
Because that's not just in the United States.
Yeah,
it's worldwide.
I'm laughing at the compost me comment.
Oh. As long as you don't stream your wife in her underwear, Billy. Yes, Billy. He did that once. Oh, my life. Yeah. How about that?
Was it an accident?
Yes, complete accident.
I was gonna say.
Oh, you mean she walked into the room while he was on live streaming?
They only have one room.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're living in a small place off grid right now. They are still like really.
He's like, accident. I promise. It was like a year ago. I've known Billy for quite some time. Actually, it wasn't probably a year ago. My time in my head does not. I've been doing YouTube for 4 freaking years, so he has probably been on my panel more times than I can count. But yeah.
Did you delete it?
No, I know it's out there somewhere, but seriously, Star, I've had so many lives. Good luck finding that.
I'm sorry. I'm excited.
You're very enthusiastic.
I'm hungry. I'm hangry.
I was hoping you were coming back with food.
I'm making it. It's in the air fryer right now.
I've already teased CR, and he's not in the chat right now about food.
Oh.
But as soon as I get food, he'll be here.
Camera. So
yeah, he had a fisheye lens on his camera, and it reached over further than what he thought. So,
did you read the back? The synopsis?
Star, good luck finding that. Seriously, I have no idea which one it was on. And it was like quick. It wasn't like
Whoops, click.
yeah, it was when he lived in Virginia. Oh my gosh, that was a while ago. So give it up for Garden State Gardener tonight.
Hey, Joe.
I've got homemade noodles and mustard honey ham in the fridge. Yeah, because they gave us Easter dinner tonight when we came by because we didn't go for Easter because Dustin had to work. So when we went this afternoon, we got Easter. We weren't even expecting it. So we got ham and mashed potatoes and noodles and corn. It was the bomb. I was like, this is a nice lunch. I wasn't expecting this. So, hey, Threads and Jars. Gil, you have yawned twice in 4 minutes. What's happening? Gil,
What's happening? I took my stuff to make me sleep and stuff. Didn't work. 3 hours later, I took some more of it. Didn't work. I finally got to sleep about 5 o'clock this morning. And guess what? 7:30. I'm awake again.
Oh, no. Wish I could be there more, Joe. Yeah, it's hard on Sundays. It really is for my husband to be there. I will try and be there every Sunday. And if I don't comment, I am listening and watching. And we just became members of Garden State Gardener tonight as well. So we're excited.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I actually put it on. I had it going in here so I could make comments, but I also had it going on the TV in the living room while I was on my doing my Tony Little impersonation on the Gazelle.
I love it.
Yeah, I actually did 25 minutes in there during Joe's live stream, watching it in there.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I tried to share out as many links as I can. He had 103 or more thumbs up too. So
yeah,
out tonight.
I saw 108 when I last saw it.
Nice.
My computer doesn't update very.
Yeah, and I noticed that when I went onto YouTube on the Roku TV, it had two of them. One was the one that was, it looked like it was on YouTube here, but the other one looked like it was more like a Facebook one or something. And the one had, it had a bunch of people. The other one had like 46 people on it as well. It's like, whoa, okay, because right then and there, I know he had over 120 people watching it at that moment when I first logged in there.
Yeah, awesome. Get some good guests tonight too.
Mm-hmm.
So
I really am interested in hydroponics, but I've always thought it was too complicated. And then when this guest was talking, I was like, oh, maybe I could try that.
Well, I know he was talking about like a 55-gallon barrel at one point. Daniel Arms did some 55-gallon barrels, put the solution in it, and on the two holes that were in it, put a cucumber. Mm-hmm. Was it cantaloupe? One of the two.
Cucumber.
In that, and it went all over. And then they decided to go on vacation. I thought they left enough water in there, and they didn't open everything up, and so it got really hot in the high tunnel. And he got back, and they were all like,
yeah, everything was fried in there.
Yeah,
because they got warm weather while they were gone, and nobody opened the doors because they don't have the automatic. At that point, they didn't have any automatic vents in there.
Yeah, we have an automatic window opener in the greenhouse. When it goes above 70, that thing cranks it open.
Yeah. And those things are pretty for they're like the little greenhouses, those little automatic things they have on Amazon fairly cheap. So if you have a big window in there already, all you do is just hook the actuator up to the window and it'll open and close automatically.
Yeah.
I've been 4 years building my window greenhouse and it still doesn't have a roof on it.
Oh, you need to get a roof on that, Tammy.
I need a builder that will work for food.
That's funny. But yeah, so we've just been really super busy over this past weekend doing a lot of videos. We've been trying to amp up our video content and get that ready. And it's just, and then I bought, my husband bought me some flowers, so I was excited about that. And then my mom bought me some strawberries.
Ooh.
Some strawberry plants. She's like, you don't have strawberry plants, do you? And I'm like, no. I'm like, well, the ones we had didn't make it over the winter. It didn't come back. So she's like, here's some. She's like, I just don't ever see them anymore. She said, and so she gave us a 6-pack. So we're gonna sacrifice one of our beds to them and see. Nice. Yeah. See if we can get a lot more. So yeah. Yeah, it's good morning to some people, huh? Shadow.
What time is it there, Star? Star's got to be like, he's got quite a difference too. 10 or 12 hours from us.
Kier. I don't know if she would like that very much. Oh, it's 8:13 a.m. there in India. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Well, I guess you didn't have to wake up too early.
Yeah.
It's not like it's 4 a.m. or something. So anybody else have any videos coming out that we need to know about? Anybody?
Well, I put one out today on the timer, showing the timer box for the water heater.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I know Dustin's already seen it.
Yeah. Yeah, and we are going to get one of those things that test out you were talking about it with him. I don't know what it is. What
kilowatt.
Yeah, we're going to get one of those because our electric bill has been going up and up and up and up. Hey, Joe.
Hey, guys. How you guys doing?
Good.
Hey,
How are
you? Do you guys ever play this game?
I actually have that game and played it before. Yeah.
I've never seen it.
Oh, you go like this. You go, who am I as a celebrity?
Oh, that's totally Donald Trump.
Pretty. You know, I can't find the answers, though. So I'm going like certain ones that this is like so simple, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, the Hulk.
That's a
Yep.
Hulk Hogan.
Hulk Hogan. That's what I'm trying to say.
Hulk Hogan. I have no idea.
Actually, gotta go. Ooh.
Oh, I know who that is. That's Nelly.
No, that's who it is. I think these things crack me up. Oh, there we go.
I have no idea who that is.
I think it's Hillary Clinton.
Oh.
I'm not sure.
I have no idea. It could be.
Who's this one?
I want to say Mike Tyson, but I don't know if I'm right.
So I wanted to say the same thing. You look at the teeth, you know, like
that's what it's the tooth. It's a gap. It's that one gap in his tooth. It's gonna be him.
Yeah, I have no idea.
How about this one?
Oh, I don't know. Cameron Diaz?
I was thinking from Friends.
Courtney Cox.
We got to find these answers. This is freaking a fun game.
Yeah, I have it here too. I don't know where I put it. That's fun.
Isn't this a news reporter?
No, that looks, well, I don't know. It looks like Samuel Jackson, to be honest. His lips. Yeah, it is.
The glasses, yeah.
Yeah.
I was trying to make some room where I'm at because I'm like, I can't. I'm not so unorganized right now. It's really.
And you don't have like a lot of seeds all over the place or anything either, huh?
Oh yeah, I mean, you got seeds over here.
Holy crap, Joe!
Seeds behind me there. There's seeds on the floor.
Yeah.
It's like
a little
seeds
busy.
outside. Let me see what this one is. Man, some of these are really tough. This one should be. I think this
Big
one's
one.
pretty easy.
Oh, that's Elvis.
No.
Yeah, Elvis.
Elvis? Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
I'm really good at this, and I didn't expect to be good at it.
Who's this?
Oh, trying to think. No, it's not. No, it's not. I was thinking Denzel Washington for a second from the one movie when he had the beard and everything, but it's not.
I don't know.
Who the heck is this one?
Oh, that's Elton John.
Elton.
Elton
Elton
John.
John. Yeah, you noticed the glasses now. Yeah.
Poor Elton John.
Dude, I can't wait. I'm having a really hard time seeing. I've had these contacts for like 5 years. Oh, that's Morgan Freeman.
Yep.
That was the easy one.
But I'm so glad on the 16th of May, I'm gonna get my eyes checked so I can get new glasses.
There you go, girl.
Did he play hockey?
That has to be Tyson, isn't it?
I don't know. I mean, you're looking at all that gold.
I don't know.
Yeah, they should make this game so much easier to find the answers.
Yeah, or at least give you a list of,
Should be on the back of the card.
No, it's nothing is there. It's just
That's weird.
it is a fun game. They got to make more editions.
Oh, Ginger Ninja said it's 2 chains. It could
Two
be.
chains. All Tyson.
Mike Tyson used to live here in Ohio, and I'll never forget when we were kids. He used to live in Southington, Ohio. When we were kids, we used to drive there. You drive past his house. And just to see, because it's Mike Tyson's house, So you drive past, and all the neighbors had like guardrails and stuff and buckets and stuff set up in their driveway saying, "This is not a turnaround." Because people were, driving past his house and then turning around in their driveway, Like he lost that house a long time ago, but it was fun when we were kids. Like, oh my gosh, and it was out in the middle of the country. It was in Amish country, so it was just interesting.
I did try Googling it, and I couldn't find it. You have to watch actually a YouTube video, and I just came about it like a couple minutes ago, and I'm like, where the hell's the answers? I can't find the answers. And you have to watch a video somewhere. That's all I could get in 5 minutes of time.
Yeah, there is cool. If you guys look, check out Mike Tyson's old house in Southington, Ohio. There's some pictures of it leaking on. They're all over online and stuff of what his house looked like abandoned, and it's really interesting.
What did he do with all the animals?
I have no idea. I know he had a golden toilet, and like. There's pictures of his swimming pool. There's like chairs and stuff thrown in it. I mean, it was like, it's really, I think now a church bought it because it was a huge house. A church bought it and they're revamping it into a church.
The Church of Tyson.
Yeah, the church. Well, it's a really big house, so it would probably definitely work for something like that. I saw Kid Rock's house and it literally has a replica of the White House sitting up on a big hill. That's where he lives. Yeah.
Doesn't he lives here in Michigan, doesn't he? Or he used to.
I don't know. I assume that he does.
He does, but I can't remember where. But I don't know.
Yeah.
A lot of big stars actually live in Michigan. A lot of them have moved down by Ann Arbor, but they also have summer houses up north.
Yeah.
Well, you got enough people up here, and my eyes are going dunk, dunk.
Okay. I understand, Gil.
Good night, Gil.
Yeah.
Good night, Gil.
Everyone, have fun.
Thank you. Have a good night.
Take care,
Night.
Gil.
Yeah.
A golden shower? What do you need gold fixtures for? Like,
I don't need all that. Yeah.
Oh gosh, it's changed. Now it's Garden State Gardener. Hi, Joe.
Hello. You know what's funny, Courtney? I said this in my chat today. So we're getting remarried, not remarried, but renewing our vows and everything. So we're trying to get things together, like how we got engaged and all that kind of stuff. And I'm thinking of things, and I got engaged in the nude place, Sandy Hook in New Jersey. It's the nude beach. I didn't get engaged at the nude beach, but right next to it in the same island, that's where the nude beach is. So where I actually got engaged was Hancock Park. So I'm thinking, well, how should I tell the story? Yeah, I got engaged by the nude beach at Hancock Park.
That's horrible. But yes, it's funny.
Ted Nugent
romantic.
Diggs, Ted Nugent actually owns more land in Michigan than the state of Michigan owns in Michigan. And he is from Spring Arbor, Michigan, but he has moved to Texas.
Yeah, when you get married, I was married before my wife, and I wanted to have kids, and she came home one day after 6 years and thousands of times talking about it, and she says, I don't think I want to have kids anymore. And so I had to make a decision. The next day, I asked her for a divorce because kids were very important to me. But going back to your answer, Star, is once you can't get married in a church until your ex-wife dies, or you amend it somehow. And my ex-wife passed away of COVID, and so we're renewing our vows.
So that you can be married in the church now?
I can get married in the church, and it's very important to my wife. So that's what we're going to do.
Well, congratulations on your renewal. That's cool. Nice. That is really cool.
So I do it again. I got to start really getting to the gym now. I got to fit in something. I got to fit into a suit or tux or whatever.
Awesome. Yep. Congratulations. And Wickeshire just said second marriage, cross fingers, but it's my childhood crush. Aw.
That's what happened with me. My husband tried asking me out in 3rd grade. It didn't work. I told him no. And then he dated one of my friends, who Tammy also knows. The one I was telling you about was the goat's milk. Mm-hmm. And then we ended up hooking up years later, and he'd already been married once and divorced. So,
nice.
Her first marriage. My first marriage, his second, but
it's all good. It doesn't really matter. It's all about finding somebody that you'll fall in love with. So it's all good.
Right.
Yep.
Well, and his family's from the South, so he kind of found himself in a situation with a girl he didn't really want to be married to, but he's from the South.
Yeah. Yeah. That's awesome. Congratulations, Garden State Gardener. It's going to be a blast.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to film it somehow too on YouTube. See how that works. From the church and party after. You guys are coming. If you want to come to Jersey on what is it, August 9th or whatever it is, you're more than welcome to come on down and party.
I don't know. Watch out. Becca just said road trip.
Road trip. That'd be great.
Stop being scared of marriage. Well, and Star, it's different in your country. Here in America, it's different. You're way different than your country. When you're married in India, you're married in India. So
I always felt like that I stayed in my first marriage for a long time because I did not feel religiously I could leave. So.
Yeah, King Poobah and I have been married for 10 years, but we have been together longer.
My husband and I this June will be 12 years we've been together.
Yeah, Julie and I will be 15. And before that, I was married for 6.
Oh, okay.
And here, check this one out. My first marriage. So her brother was a big time lawyer, probably one of the top lawyers in New Jersey. She was on disability for a short period of time. So she wanted lifetime alimony, right? What the court said, I was working 2 or 3 jobs, just basically what I'm doing now. So what by paper, I owe her $1,080 a month for 6 years. She wanted lifetime alimony at $2,000 a month. I had to fight it. Of course, you got to fight it. My lawyer fees came out to $76,000. Her lawyer fees came out to $120,000.
Oh my!
Of course, now again, she's pro bono, so she could keep on fighting anything she wanted. And all that made me realize is that she just wanted to be married to me and live the lifestyle we did, and not really, probably never would have had kids in the first place, and just lied to me the whole time. So,
And Joey's worth it. He's an awesome kid.
Yeah, now I got my son.
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah, so life's never been easy in my end. There's a lot of other crap that goes on in all marriages, but I got my boy. It was all worth it.
Aww.
So.
See, and we had issues. You talked about being religious and having issues. We were trying to get married in a church, and nobody would marry us because we lived together and had a child together.
Thanks for coming in, Chris Whyte.
We finally found one guy that would do it, and we were able to get married in a church. But we're not like super religious, but yeah, we had a big problem. A lot of people, I had called like probably 20 churches in the area, and it's not a very big area, and nobody would even give us the time of day because we were unmarried and living together and had a child.
Yeah. I got married in a Methodist church with Dustin, and we had a reception at a Catholic hall because you can't drink in a Methodist church in any of their Methodist things. So yeah. But I love that church. Huh?
You got to do what you got to do, Cortney.
Yep. I loved that church. My grandmother was Catholic, but she always loved that Methodist church because it's old. It's super old. And so we got married in that, and then we went straight to the Catholic hall reception. We got married in a Methodist church also.
So this is really funny too. My divorce, after my court date kept on getting changed for 6 months to finalize the divorce, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it became final on 7/30/08, right? We got married 8/8/8. So I was officially single for 1 week, even though I knew my wife for 2 years. So the guy, I went to get the papers. The guy looks at it. Oh, congratulations! Yeah, 1 week.
So funny.
Because wow. And everybody kept on saying, "Yeah, go ahead. You got plenty of time. Each month comes. Holy crap!
Yeah, Dustin and we did things a little ass backwards. We were together 5 years before we got married, and we lived in apartments and everything. We got so tired of living the apartment life and paying money for an apartment that we were never going to. No, it's not really great to invest in because obviously it's not yours. So I bought us a house and we lived in that for like 10 years, and then we bought this house. So, yeah, our life was a little different there for a while. I didn't garden. I couldn't garden. There was no space for that. So, but yeah, that's why I'm so passionate now about gardening, because I lived in the city, in a not so great city, and I couldn't garden. So,
see, I grew up next to a farm, so it's what I did.
Yeah.
And my family always had plain water to drink, right? We just had water. Special occasions we had soda. Well, my neighbor lived to 104 and his wife lived to 97. And they used to make this iced tea. They were from Poland. They had the Polish accent, Yeah. They used to serve this iced tea with hay. And you never find it anywhere. It was not just no sweet tea. There was some stuff. They brewed it for like 48 hours, And so I would go up the hill. The talk basically get the iced tea. And because I didn't want no water. You work outside all day. I don't want no water. I want to get something good. And I would talk to the guy for hours just talking about gardening when I was like 7 years old.
Wow.
And he was the last person. When he passed away, he kept on asking for me. You know, out of everybody, he always asked for me. So, and I think it was just because, hey, my father said, you know, if somebody talks to you, make sure you listen to them and talk to them, look at them in the eye, because they don't have to talk to you at all. So make sure you appreciate them.
Yeah. Oh, that's so sweet.
So, yeah, that was pretty cool.
In 1997, I had graduated 15 years prior. Well, Chris, does that make you old? He's not that old, guys. He's not that old. But yeah, so I'm just so grateful to have this house, because this was my grandparents' house, and then my mom lives next door. At one point, my entire family lived on this road. My great grandmother, my aunt, my great aunt and uncles still live on this road. That's why my great uncle comes down on the lawnmower and mows my mom's yard every Wednesday. So yeah, my whole family was on this road, but I knew my great grandmother. I knew my other grandmother. Like, I grew up with them my entire life. And my great grandmother lived to be 100 years old.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's really, really cool. You're old and tired, Shadow says. Who is younger than me here? I don't know. You're very young. I'm probably just a few years older than you, though, Star.
I have kids older than you, Star.
Don't let my beard fool you. That's funny.
Well, now I'm just thinking of situations where I almost had kids. Wow, yeah, you're right. I'm 53. That could actually really happen.
Wow, Diggs, you're 51. I would have never guessed that.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. The question is, who's older than me here? And I don't think any of you are.
I'm not I wish I was not a day past 29, for sure. Shawnee Shab. Oh, really, Shawnee? Really? That's cool. Well, thank you for joining us and being a member of the Poop Troop. I'm 51, turning 52 next month. Diggs, I would have never.
Older.
Yep. Yeah, Shawnee is younger than me. So Shawnee's the youngest. She's the baby. But I'll tell you what, we do have a really young member. She's like 18. And so.
And she just did a great live the other day.
Oh, she's amazing. She's an amazing girl. Oh, sorry. I turned off all my Facebook things, so I don't get messages.
Gare says he's 63. Is he really?
No.
Maybe cut that in half, right?
I think he's got dyslexia. Twist that around and you're closer to how old he is.
Yeah. Makes a little sense.
Yeah.
Well, Billy, if you ever need to get a hold of me, you can get a hold of me on there. Back to the show, he says. You're goofy. Did you know, Billy? How long have you known Wickashire?
I knew him before he changed his channel name, and I knew him before he posted his first video. And I was one of the first 5 people in there to watch his first video.
Oh, okay.
Ever. So I knew him before he had videos.
Yeah, he helped me get, like I said, he helped me get monetized. So yeah. He was like, and always in the chats, talking to his other channel, like. Yep.
I love his videos in a work.
I don't want
to. He does a really good job with his videos.
Yeah. 1993. Okay, so in 92, I think I was 9 years old. So.
We aren't going to talk about it. Oh. They're all trying to see if anybody's older than me. They're not. Yeah, maybe Idaho, but I think we're close.
Yeah.
I think we're close in age.
I really appreciate your wackiness. Like, I love it. So don't ever change.
Yeah. Nobody appreciates my sense of humor like you do, Billy Joe. That's all I'm going to say.
In 1992, I was still in diapers. I was 2.
Congrats, Diggs. That's going to be fun this summer to get the boat and do things, fun things. And
nice.
I can't wait to go fishing. I just want to catch a big fish. That's what I want to do, but I don't know if I will. I did catch my first crappie last year and a channel cat. So those things are kind of exciting, but I want bigger fish. Dang it. Even when I've been deep sea fishing, I never caught a big fish. I caught a freaking dogfish.
Ooh.
That was funny because the guy, like, he's like, "Oh, have you ever caught a dogfish before?" And I'm like, "No." So he pulls it out and he like tickles its belly and it swells up real big. And I'm like, "Oh." He's like, "But you can't have this one. It's too small." So it threw it back.
Billy's 43.
I don't
around 43.
I don't believe it, Billy. But like I said, I'm so excited to do the Superb deal this year. It's going to be so much fun. We're going to have the hotels again. We're just going to have so much fun this year. And of course, Becca's coming, right?
Oh, yes.
Becca's driving. Are you crazy?
I can't wait.
Now, when is the date for that?
The program that is the 20th and 21st, or 21st and 22nd. I'd have to look on my calendar.
In May or June?
June.
Okay. So it's around the same time as the meetup.
Yes. It's a Wednesday, Thursday. So we will actually be in Ohio for that whole week.
The meetup is that weekend before.
Yeah.
Oh, the weekend before, I see.
So, like, the meetup would be that weekend, and then you'd have Monday, Tuesday, and then Wednesday, Thursday is the meetup, or is the summit.
Yep. And we're gonna go tour the Superb plant again, Berlin Seeds, and Walnut Creek Foods.
I'm excited to go through the Walnut Creek.
I am too. It's
gonna be fun.
Well, they gave us each a gift basket last time in our hotel rooms. There was a gift basket.
What did they put in there? Like
all sorts of goodies. It was a huge basket of all their,
just like their cheese and they're all different kinds of stuff.
And salamis that they have that they don't have to be refrigerated, and
peanut butter fudge, mustard, crackers,
a hot mustard, and a hot pepper corn relish. Yeah.
Mentally, I'm 551 years old. Sometimes I feel like I'm a lot older than I feel that way sometimes, and like then that portion of my brain like goes somewhere else. I could probably sit on that topic for a long time. I don't want to bore anybody.
I need to start walking again. That's what I need to, I felt better when I walked more.
Yeah, I definitely need to do that as well. And
I walked 3 miles Saturday.
Something like that.
Oh, wow.
2.49. And I felt great, but I don't do that every day like I should.
Billy, who was your first member on your channel? Like I've been with 2.5 years. Who was your first 5 people? Like
who, me?
No, for Billy, for the Wickershire.
For Billy.
Wickershire.
Wickershire. Oh, Ginger.
Ginger, I'm not even kidding you. I have had issues with my knees since I was 16. They told me by 30 I would have to have a knee replacement. I cannot squat at all. And if I do, I can't get back up. And Cortney can attest to this. It's not like I'm technically morbidly obese, but I'm not like.
You're fine. You're not.
It's not like I'm, it's yeah.
You're fine. There's nothing wrong with you. You've had babies.
That was before I had babies.
You're fine. You're beautiful, kid, and I love ya.
I'll have to send you the picture of my youngest girl sleeping tonight. It's hilarious.
Yeah, Billy, I am no longer a fan of that channel, so I don't even mention their name out loud.
Interesting.
That's how we met.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how Billy and I met. Like, he just came over, I think. I don't know.
Ooh, Cortney, your tomatoes look beautiful.
Thank you.
Those are some sexy tomatoes.
Yes, they're hot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
very much so.
I love those sexy tomatoes. Yeah.
I am jealous.
Yes, Garrett, that's the channel I don't mention anymore because I don't watch them, and I think they did some. I don't know. I got to where I didn't like them.
I haven't watched the Crockers either. I watched a little bit. I just it didn't hit me as something. I watch the crochet channels more than I watch the Crockers.
I'd rather watch channels that have fewer subs than me because those channels really need the views and they appreciate you watching them, and they're always friendly and nice, and it's always fun to be there.
Yeah.
Watch ones like that have so many, they don't care if there's somebody there or not.
Yeah, I ran the prepper circle there for a long time and was in with the preppers. And that's definitely how Wickashai and I met, I think.
Well, you can find out most of the people that are good to you because they communicate with you in some kind of level.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh yeah, Prepping 101 rated me, and that's how I met Ginger. Ginger is my #1 fan. Yeah.
Ginger's been there for all of us. So it's pretty cool.
You're one of 3 people I'm following on Instagram, if that makes you feel better.
Yeah, Diggs. I mean, I've had the other gray man on my channel, Prepping 101 on my channel. I've had the big wigs, I guess you would say, all of my channel helping to get me to 1,000 subscribers. And yeah, it was fun. You probably know SOS Prepper. I don't really know the SOS or Prepper X. I've kind of distanced myself from the prepping community a little bit.
I have noticed. Go ahead, Joe. Sorry.
How long have you guys been on YouTube?
I've been on for 4 years.
I have watched videos for a year before. I signed in 4 years ago this week, but I didn't start making videos for almost a year. So
bingo, prepping to endure. That is the drama is why I just kind of distanced myself. But yes, I still watch Big Chap. I go over to Big Chap. I'm a moderator there. Love Big Chap. Love him. So if you guys get a chance, I think it's like Thursday nights he's on sometimes, but I freaking love Big Chap. And he can get into some big time, like conspiracy theory stuff, like pretty cool. And I don't know who his host is. I never know anybody's name. I'm horrible at that, but his host is pretty cool too. So he has a really good program, and he was a pooper. I helped him get to 1,000 subscribers actually. So yeah,
I just want to thank Joe because I think I owe him a big thank you because the last 15 people that have subscribed to me all had yarn in their name. Literally all 15 of them. So I'm pretty sure they
owe a lot to Joe too. I think that's what's going on. I don't know, but I have gained quite a bit of subscribers just in the past week. I gained 10.
Nice.
So I was surprised. So I don't know if it's because of Joe. I assume it is, but it's been wonderful. My videos, like my 1 carrot video is doing really good. And our Blue Ribbon Canning show, when we left that Friday, we only had 30 views. Now it's like 150 views. So it's doing good.
Yeah, my channel's really exploded. See, I made a lot of friendships. I think I've been on YouTube for 10 years.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
But I made a lot of friendships over that time, but I never posted. I never did anything. Mm-hmm. But I would just pester, like, am I gardener? Mm-hmm. So, like, we had a little relationship because he was beginning. I knew when he was freaking 16 years old.
He's only He's only 2 hours from me.
Yep. And I am going to be going to Michigan, not this year, but next year. I was supposed to go this year, but I'm going next year. So, because I have family in Michigan.
Nice.
So I want to go to, and my gardener seat, go talk to them and make my way to Grenville. How close are you? Like an hour to Grenville, Michigan?
Greenville?
Greenville, yeah.
That is really closer than I want to say on public TV.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Very close.
So, yep. So we
Cool.
have to meet.
Yeah,
we're going to meet at Courtney's house. So
yeah, we'll meet at Cortney's and then we'll meet next year too. Maybe Cortney can come up to my house and we can all
I would
meet.
love to. I've never been to Michigan, so I would love to. That would be awesome.
The last time I was in Michigan, I got stung by 8 bees, and all my cousins, they thought I was dancing, and I was like, trying to get all the bees off me. And they're like, hey, look at Joe, he's dancing. I'll never forget that. My mom's pulling stingers out of me and everything.
Oh,
that was terrible.
Yeah, Ginger, they do play too much. By the way, I usually gain 10 and then I lose 10. Then I gain 10, then I lose 10. And by the end of the month, I've still gained 10. But if you really add all that up, I had gained about 30 or 40 subscribers, but they kept taking them away. So
my
Jersey dance.
My subscriber count keeps going up, but if you look at like individual videos, it'll say like -1. Like, how can I lose one every video yet the total keeps going up? I'm trying to figure this out.
Doesn't make any sense.
No.
Oh, Dustin, you would laugh at me when I danced when I used to have a body. I would just totally rip my shirt off, go out. I would just freaking, everybody, what the hell is he doing? I have no idea I danced, but I thought it was fun.
Hey, Nancy Alone with Rentals. What's going on, dude? Good to see you. Yeah, Nina is still floating around. I still see her here and there and everywhere, and she's on a lot of people's Facebook pages. That's where I see Nina. See, I know a lot of things. That's weird. I know a lot of things about like old channels and stuff because I've been around people who talk about other channels. Like, it's insane. It's insane what I keep in my head. Yeah, Nina. Yep. The only Nina I know. And I know who you're talking about. Yeah. Who is she on? I think she's friends with Tasha and Prep for. I think that's how I see her. I'm not friends with her, but I see her popping across my thing all the time.
That's right. Jersey strong.
Yeah. King Poopa, the last time he danced with me was his high school reunion. And it was his 10-year high school reunion, and he got drunk, really, really drunk, and we danced. Other than that, Dustin does not dance. Oh, you know what? He did dance at our wedding, but he was really drunk then too.
My husband was wailing by the time of our first and only time I've ever seen him drink, or drunk at least. He'll drink like a beer, but he was wailing at the end of it. It was great.
Night, Ginger.
I used to dance all the time because you go to a party, you went somewhere, all the girls are on the dance floor.
Yep.
All the guys are drinking by themselves. I'm like, what the hell are you guys doing? So I would just waddle out there and start dancing.
Yeah, I don't understand that whole like scared to go out, like go and have fun. Don't get it. Yeah, God, the guys are usually hanging out, like drinking the beers at the tables. Yep. And the girls are all dancing together.
The funny thing though is if you take my husband and you put him in the kitchen with like it's raining tacos and the kids, he will dance with the kids, or like if it's just us alone. But you get him in a social situation, forget it. Yeah. It ain't happening. He is very much the quiet type that's going to sit back and not
observe.
Yep, he's going to observe and he's not going to say much to anybody.
But then all of a sudden he'll like come out with this one-line zinger, and you're like,
yep.
Wait a minute, did he just speak?
Uh-huh.
King Poopa said he had to crawl up the stairs when he got home. He did. And like that night of our wedding, we had a designated driver. They drove us home. and we didn't even have a hotel room because the next day we were leaving to go to Gettysburg. We were leaving on our honeymoon. So we just stayed. We didn't, instead of getting a hotel, we just stayed at our house. And we were so drunk. I literally like stepped out of my wedding dress, hit the bed, and I just I crashed.
So my brother was 4 years older than me, right? His nickname was Hollywood. So you kind of get the little drift, you know. So he had a lot of stuff going for him. Well, some girls would call up and I would believe I'm him. He'd be out with his girlfriend and I'd be like, hey, baby, what are you doing? Now, hey, John. Yeah, Cindy called. What did you do now? It was pretty fun. It was comical. I got him a lot of trouble.
Recently talked to David the Good on Jason Avers Live a few days ago and John Kohler today. I'm a permaculture nerd. Interesting.
Oh, awesome. That's who I'm trying to gear up on having my channel is John Kohler. So I'm trying to work that out.
Cool. Interesting. I am not a permaculture nerd per se, but I'm really into the food forest. Like, I'm really into it. Like, I can't wait to add more stuff to my food forest. Like, when it gets a little warmer out, I'm gonna add some thyme in there. I want things to spread, you know. I want it to be all over the place. So I'm excited to watch it. Is that the Keeping It Green guy from Vegas? I'm not sure.
Well, Howie's amazing.
Yes.
I love listening to Howie. I'm always looking at. He's been in like going live almost every single day in the morning during the week.
Yeah,
like
Howie,
love listening to him.
Howie's the first channel that I signed up to YouTube to watch because I wanted to do a permaculture food forest. So I got on YouTube and I typed in permaculture food forest. And Food Forest Permaculture Howie shows up, and I binge watched every single video he had made at that point 4 years ago. That is the very first thing I ever did on YouTube.
Interesting.
And I've loved him ever since.
I just think he's a really sweet person. He's a good person. Like you can see that in him. He's just a good person.
Yes.
Somebody bought today. Somebody brought a new bush today. Of something.
It's a Nanking cherry.
There you go.
Yeah.
So who as of today, who's going to the meetup? Or plans? Just
far, it's you and Tammy.
Whoop whoop.
Because she's driving.
But I mean, I can bring the party.
That's no, obviously you're with Tammy, so you're coming, obviously. But I don't know. Dig said he was gonna come, but he has an interview tomorrow, and so he doesn't know like if he's gonna be able to get it off. He said if his work allows, he will. Yeah, I'm having a meetup this year, Star. You want to fly in from India? I'll pick you up at Cleveland Hopkins Airport if you want to come.
Or Detroit Metro.
Yeah, you can get a ride from Detroit too. It's international. So if you can get there, we can pick you up on our way through.
But yeah.
I'm not going to Chicago. Sorry. Ain't happening.
Yeah, I don't know. You might have to go to Chicago first and then fly into Cleveland Hopkins. That that would probably be the thing.
Well, no, if he just flew right into Detroit, he'd be fine. But I'm not going to Chicago.
Someone has to marry me. Well, I don't know any single women, so
I could find some, but they're all crazy. So be prepared.
Yeah.
Even then, you have to get a 90-day visa for that, and you might have to still fly back home. So good luck.
I could adopt you, Star, but I can't marry you. You're way too young.
I just want to come to the wedding because I have always been interested in like the whole big cool wedding thing. that is like Indian weddings and like Southern Asian weddings traditions. My brother had a Cambodian wedding and I was like, it was awesome. But I was like 12, so.
Star, you would not want to do that because you would risk your chances from ever getting back into this country. So don't do stuff like that. You just come over. You need to like, I don't know. You need to find like a woman over here that you can write to or something. I don't know. I don't know how that works, to be honest. And I don't know how trusting people are, but
go on Match.com. Match.com.
Yeah, you need to, do a match or something.
I could see that, Star. I could see that.
I think Indian weddings are beautiful. Like
they're absolutely gorgeous.
I love the henna.
Mm-hmm. My one of my doctors was Pakistani, and he was we got really close, and before he left he was showing me pictures of his wedding, and it was absolutely gorgeous. And I'm like looking at it and I'm like, you're such a dork, how did you pull like this gorgeous woman? But like his wife was absolutely gorgeous, and they had a traditional Pakistani wedding, and it was absolutely gorgeous.
Well, we could save our money and go over to India for Enoch's wedding.
Yeah, but would he be having a big traditional like wedding?
I don't know. He's having an Indian wedding. They've been engaged for 2 years.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, he says, I've learned how to do art with henna. It was like a hobby. Huh. Interesting.
I'm sorry.
What in the world's going on over there? I don't know.
She's reading the chat. That's what's going on over here.
But yes, if you're serious and you want to fly over here, Star, just let us know and we will find a way to come and get you. It would be for like 2 days. So
that would be so awesome.
That would be amazing. Well, last year I was not okay. I had people from like flew all the way from Washington State to be here. And then we had Gina and Chris who came all the way from New Hampshire to be here. Like we had from opposite ends of the country, like just to be here. I was so flattered by that.
You can't forget the doll.
Yeah, and the doll.
And a doll. From Ohio.
I could do one way and that's all I could afford. Oh, I'm sorry. What is a C-130 Hercules? I have no idea what that is. If you're going to pick them up, Star, get a C-130. I don't know what that is.
Sounds like a gas guzzler.
I believe that's a plane.
Oh, it's a cargo plane? I'm like, what is that?
Yeah, that's a plane.
Very large military plane. Okay, I get you. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't think I want to fly a large military airplane into Indian airspace at the moment. Just saying. That might not be a good idea, guys.
No, not with everything that's going on right now. No, thanks.
We'll just do an Amelia Earhart with the Red Baron.
With the Red Baron?
Star, don't put yourself in a suitcase and mail yourself when you get and fit in the suitcase. I see. It's amazing how people actually do that. I'm just going to go fit in a suitcase and, well, just put her on a plane and see what happens.
Yeah, I don't think people realize that you can die doing that.
Yeah, there's no air down in those cargo things.
But they get scanned. Everything gets scanned, so you can tell any bones or anything, you know?
Suitcase mail. Okay, guys, I've been on for an hour and 30 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and shut down the chat. I want to thank you all for being here tonight. And I will be on Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So come and check us out then. And thank you guys for coming in tonight. I really appreciate it. Thank you to all my members. And we will see you all next time.